Charles?
He's muted out. I don't hear him.
Yeah, we don't have volume from Charles.
Volume from me?
There
There
we
we are.
go. Take
All
it,
right.
Charles.
Hello, everybody. It's Charles, and I'm live here in the Hangout. I've made a commitment to come out and hang out with everybody every night, and it is a pleasure for me to hang out with some new folks. I'm using my cell phone, so if I get sideways, it's because I'm getting tired. So I'm only going to talk for a few seconds because I have some great people on the call. You guys, please make sure you invite everyone you can to this Hangout so they can learn more and more about this exciting opportunity, learn about some skills, techniques, and even some secret sneak peeks of some of the stuff that we have going on. So without further ado, it is my privilege to introduce to you the host of tonight's call, and that's Ryan Conley. Ryan Conley is a beast out there. He's been in a lot of other type of opportunities. He's been at the top of the opportunities that he has been associated with, and tonight he's going to host our call and introduce the rest of the players in this Hangout. You're not going to see me too much more through this Hangout because my arm is only so strong to hold up my cell phone, but I will be here in spirit. And if you don't mind, you're ready to take it away there, Ryan?
Yes, Charles, thank you very much.
Awesome.
I appreciate it. You guys, I just want to say, first of all, that it is such an honor to be here in this Hangout right now and to watch the momentum as we build this through the weekend when typically I take the time off with my family, try to be with my family as much as I can during the weekend. But these numbers, we're watching these numbers jump up. I think, let's see here, Christopher, what are we up to right now? 1 second, we're muted out, but
Hold on, I got it. Can you guys hear me? There we go. We're nearing 300 people on a Sunday night, guys, watching the Hangout. And let me refresh because I'm loving this number, and then I'm going to shut up because my voice is out. 8,602. 8,602 people in Canaway.
woo!
Wow.
That is just phenomenal. And what we're seeing out there basically is a lot of people, they've lost their jobs out there. You know, the economy is getting tougher and tougher, and we can just smell that there's something in the air that there's something that's got to go ahead and help solve this issue out there and really just build hope in people, because it's nice to see when people have hope in their eyes right now. It's just contagious out there, especially for those people out there that are facing some really difficult times. I mean, a lot of us have children and stuff, and we've got an obligation as a parent to take the best care we can of our families. And this, I tell you, this opportunity right there, I just see such great things ahead for all of us that are willing to work. This is not like a free handout for anyone out there, guys, just because the product is just, it's so amazing. I mean, it's so cool. We don't even mention the company's name. We don't make any medical claims whatsoever, and that's something we'll talk about a little bit more in detail later on this evening. But CBD, the demand for this is so high right now, okay, and no pun intended whatsoever right there, that people are learning about it, and we're seeing people that have never really had success in network marketing, and just because the product's so great out there, we're seeing this thing move. So I just like to introduce everyone to the call here tonight, and you guys, as you're listening on this call, if you'd please just go ahead and text message and get this out there on social media, bringing more people on this. We're going to be holding this call every single night, so get your people on this. First of all, I want to go ahead and introduce Christopher Carr. 18 years old over here, guys. And the topic of this call, guys, is aspire higher tonight. So go ahead and keep that in mind, aspire higher. And we did really our best to go ahead and bring in some young bucks on the phone tonight and stuff, just to see, because it's such a great opportunity. I mean, Christopher, you know, being 18 years old, I can't. What is it like to have this opportunity in your hands? And what have you seen at your age out there that has kind of brought you into network marketing?
Hey Ryan, yeah. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I just wanted to say that thank you so much for having me all on this panel. It's awesome. I'm just so thankful and humble as well to be brought on here. And I just want to say, first and foremost, you can do and have anything it is that your heart desires. And, you know, being 18 years old here in this network marketing industry, and, you know, really in the market as an entrepreneur, really is one of the most humbling as well as the most unparalleled opportunity that you can have is really getting in and starting something for yourself that you can have to be, for your entire life. That way you can make residual income, you can make any type of income it is that you want, right? You're not capped off by having to be an employee of someone. You can really go and cut your own path, and this is what this company is going to be able to do for each and every one of us, I'm sure. And one of the other things I'm really excited about is just the fact that we're on the cutting edge here with this company.
Man, I think you're going to be the next Eric Warrior or something like that. I think these kids are reading Robert Kiyosaki here in high school, man, and it's so awesome, Christopher, to see. I've got a 6-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, and just seeing younger generations coming into the knowledge that you guys have acquired, because all your friends are taking it into the business. This is just not the typical education that you're going to get in high school. I mean, that stuff goes in one ear out the other, but this stuff, it like just resonates with your soul right here, and like your life calling and stuff. And so we're really happy to have you here with us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Next, I'm going to go ahead and just introduce Curtis Petrie here. If we could go ahead and open up his mic. And Chris, Curtis, I just want to say it was a pleasure talking to you earlier on today. And you have one of the vapor pens in your hand and stuff right there. We can kind of just flash that if that's okay.
Of course, man. It was a pleasure talking to you earlier as well. I'm on my phone here, so kind of bear with me. I'm limited on space here.
That is sexy, brother. That is sexy. Look at that thing. Turn on the light. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, whoa. It looks like a lightsaber or something.
You guys have your CBD today? I recommend it.
Stop. So next, I'm going to go ahead and bring, appreciate that, to Dominique Lipinski on the phone with us. Very blessed to have him on the phone, and he's actually in the room with Billy Funk, one of our great leaders in the company. Dominique's down in San Diego right now, and I tell you, I just wish I was down in San Diego right now just to feel the buzz, what's going on down there. Dominique, 23 years old, another young buck. You guys, again, aspire. Okay, and we're really talking about of emphasis in this chat is the younger generation. This is something we really want to get into younger people, because these guys got the drive and the motivation to take our businesses. So Dominique, great to have you with us.
Thanks, Ryan. Can you hear me well?
Perfect, brother.
Awesome. So glad to be on this hangout with all of you guys and get to share a little bit of my experience and how excited I am about this company. And just quickly, I saw network marketing as a way to leverage my time and income. And as we all know, economy is tough for a lot of people, and it's even tougher for the college people out there. So we're here to give you the most from us, to encourage you to do more research about CBD, give you as much as information as we can personally share with you, and then for you to come up with your own conclusion and get started with us in Canaway.
Yeah, I graduated from University of Washington myself, and with the network marketing, we're coming in all these kids that are in college and stuff, and look at what the stats out there. All these kids coming out of, and I commend everyone going to college. Don't get me wrong in everything, just to really get that professional thing. But the coaching that we're getting, being involved in a great company such as this, an opportunity and to work with the mentors like Christopher Hussey, and also. Here we have who I'm going to introduce next let's go ahead and just get right over here to the Hemp Meds owner right here. My apologies. Sorry about this. Troy Neihart. Troy, there we go. Sorry, I honestly, in your presence, to know what a great company that you come from, I feel so humble. It's just I'm honestly a little mind blown right now, and I had the opportunity to explore the company website there that you represent there at Hemp Meds, and I was blown away by the professionalism, and it's nice to know that we're backed by just quality in talent such as yourself, brother. And I look forward so much to forming a relationship with you and working with you with the rest of our teammates out there and just everyone else on this call. So I'm going to turn it over to you right now, brother.
Ryan, well, thank you so much for hosting the call here this evening with us, or I should say hangout. I'm so accustomed to saying a call, as it shows you are as well. But there's definitely a lot of exciting things going on within the cannabis marketplace. And we've been very fortunate and blessed, over the last several years to, be backed by multiple companies who are investing, over $60 million into this space to get us to where we're at today. We have a phenomenal legal team behind us, FDA counsel, and just a lot of rock solid scientists that totally understand the cannabis plant and cannabinoids. And to be able to deliver this compound to the world is just a great feeling. So we're super excited to have everybody involved. It was a year ago that I received a phone call, and I went down to the corporate office, and I was pinching myself, and I said, "There's no way this can be true." And they came to me and asked me, what my thoughts were to take the products to market. And, I'm sitting there and I said, well, the greatest thing to do would be to launch this through a network marketing company. Yeah. And, so as we started to dig in and just realizing if we were going to bring this to market, and I knew that the demand was going to be extremely high, but I didn't realize that it was going to be like it is right now. I mean, just to put in over 8,000 people in the short amount of time since we launched a leveraged leaders launch site is quite incredible. But at the end of the day, we sat back and said, hey, let's get all of our ducks in a row. Let's make sure that we have all of our I's dotted, T's crossed before we actually bring this to market. And then, about 6 months ago, there was another tidal wave that actually hit the industry, and that was when Sanjay Gupta had come out and made an announcement on CNN that, and at that point in time, our phones began to ring off the hooks. Our traffic to our websites was through the roof. And that's what we had been saying and preaching all along about what we had. And at that moment, it totally changed everything. And then December of this year, we were getting ready to host our Christmas party, and I picked up the phone and I called the CEO of Canaway, Jeff Rogers, and said, the time is now. Why don't you come down to our Christmas party, and we'd like to welcome you to the family, and let's get Canaway up and going. And that's exactly what happened. So we're excited to have each and every one of you with us, and we got some big things to make happen over the next few weeks. And March is going to be incredible, and when we launch Cannabis Beauty Defined in April, look out, it's going to really change everything.
Golly, well, thank you so much for that information, Troy. And we've got some questions for you, definitely, but I just wanted to finish off with the youth movement we have here and bring Terrell on the phone with us right now. Terrell Vest is 18 years old, so we've got two 18-year-olds on the line with us tonight. And Terrell, whereabouts are you from, and what other companies have you been with, and can you tell us how you see this different at your age?
I just want to say thank you for having me. I think it's really amazing to see a company so committed to the younger generation. Most companies kind of count out that generation, and I think it's pretty incredible that we're embracing it, because I think young people are pretty spectacular. So I am 18 years old, like you said. I am from San Diego, California. I am Charles Vest's son, actually, and I've been a part of a few network marketing companies in the past, and what I want to say that sets our company different is never have you seen the ability to say so little about a product and get such an amazing reaction. So that's why I'm excited about this opportunity.
Man, and that's so cool, these father and son combinations, and see the family come together. To have that connection, sorry, I'm just going to express my emotions here. This is kind of how I am when passion runs through my veins, like it does through all your guys's. But to see families come together and have the opportunity, it seems like society has gone ahead and broken us up on so many different levels, and that's kind of been until now as the internet's continued to boom and connect us on a global scale. We come across these financial opportunities to have that opportunity, especially in such a time of need right now. You look at our forefathers and stuff, and they speak about just how awesome the hemp plant is and stuff, and obviously it's going to be playing a major role in where we go in 2014 and beyond right now. So again, it's really nice, Terrell, to have you with us and stuff, and you and your father Charles as well. So just go ahead now. We do have Sugar on the line with us. She's helping run this. So Sugar, I greatly appreciate you kind of helping organize these calls like a air traffic flight control person right here. Would you like to chime in at all? You're muted out there.
Yeah, no, I turned my volume down because I have a little yappy dog, so I want to make sure nobody had to hear the poor little guy in the background.
Chihuahua?
But you know, he's a little min pin. He's very cute. But one of the things I wanted to say is that we've got a really great Facebook group that's going on right now, and that's where you'll probably find me if you are with Canaway. And a couple of things that we've got that I just want to mention. We've had so many questions, a huge barrage of questions. As the company's been growing, the Facebook group has been growing by leaps and bounds. So Christopher threw me in there and kind of fed me to the to the tidal wave of people coming in. And we had a lot of questions that were coming up over and over and over again. So I compiled a list, and it continues to grow little by little, but there were about 10 to 12 questions that everybody was asking. And so we've got a nice FAQ sheet up there for you. We've got a document with all kinds of helpful links. There, you know, like everybody's been saying tonight, there's not a whole lot that you need to say. You really just need to share some really simple, basic things. And we have a couple of links that are so easy to just pass them on to say, you know what, just watch this. So we've got those things for them to watch, and we've got some great videos that help you understand what we need you guys not to say, for sure. So there's a nice little compliance video in there. So if you just do decide to join up with Canaway and go into the Facebook group, and you will find a great group of enthusiastic, super excited people, and you will find all kinds of questions and answers, and you're going to find me there probably 24 hours a day. So
you know, thank you, Sugar. It's really, really important, everyone, to seriously pay attention to compliance. This goes for all of us, and I promise you, as a leader in the company, that I'm going to do every time we hear something, let's get that out to the other leaders so it just radiates throughout the whole entire thing because you know, this is something that it's in our best interest. And just like any other job, when you come into a job, I don't care if you're flipping burgers or whatever, you're going to learn the rules and see that grease is hot. You're going to learn where to put your fingers in and not. You know what I'm saying? So get educated, get your people educated, and no health claims whatsoever. Okay, we're working on it. We talked about this before, Sugar and stuff, and Christopher, about coming up with even a fun hashtag list. This is gonna be something really cool, guys. So just to get the creative juices flowing, just while I'm on this tangent here, we talked about hemp for life, number 4 life, CBD hashtag. We should compile like a cool hashtag list, because that allows us, basically, if we look at the definition of a hashtag, that basically is something that links through everything else. We didn't say it. All we said is a little word. So the less we say, the better right there. And let's just become the company of hashtags, cool hashtags, So I just put hashtags I've been using is hemp, hashtag hemp, hashtag CBD. Enough said right there, guys. So just touching base on compliance is really important. We've all experienced that this weekend, so thank you for everyone that's really helping get the message out there so quickly when these things come to surface right there. Christopher Hussey, you want to go ahead and chime in off that? You've been helping with assist that also lately, so go ahead.
Hey guys, what did I say? We were like 200 viewers when we started, right?
Yeah.
We're at 500 viewers. So best behavior, guys. 500 people are watching.
Stage fright here.
Stage fright right there. And we've put in so 46 people have joined Canaway since you guys been hanging out.
Cheers to that. People. Cheers.
There
cheers.
It is,
nice
right
work,
there.
Guys.
I'm looking forward to hearing some more thoughts from the guys.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and turn it over to who wants to talk next? Let's go ahead and just get Charles back on the phone. It was kind of cool hearing from him initially here. Charles, or is he gone?
I think Charles is gone.
Okay.
Can't hear him.
Not a problem. Let's go ahead and bring in Christopher. Come on back with us. Christopher Carr, tell us about your organization stuff, how long you've been with the business and stuff, and how are you going about your day bringing this in? You're going to college and stuff. Tell us about, just as we touched on the young person movement here, guys, and also something we want to talk about is coming up with a cool youth movement name, everyone. So let's throw that out on the Facebook group, and maybe even potentially, I'm just thinking out loud, not trying to make decisions on the company, but come up with like a really cool youth movement name right there. Maybe we can throw out a free vape for someone that comes up with a cool name. What do you think of that, Christopher?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, and I was actually gonna comment on that. One of the things that we definitely need
I
to
was talking to
is,
other Christopher, but that's good to hear. Go ahead, Christopher Carr. Sorry.
oh, I was gonna say one of the things I think we need to do is definitely come up with a free hashtag, and whoever it is, if it's not someone out of this group, I'll be the one to pay the money for the vape on that.
There we go. That's cool, man. Look, geez, look at this. These young bucks know how to step it up right there, and those are the kind of guys that are going to make things happen. So, well put, Christopher. Let's go ahead and Curtis, bring you back on here. And again, we're not going to make any health claims, but since you're one of the first people to go ahead and have the vapor, can you tell us a little about the flavor? What can you tell us about this without getting into any health claims at all?
All right, so without getting into any health claims, let's just start by saying thank you for bringing me here. I really appreciate the opportunity. You know, this opportunity is huge. I've never seen anything quite like this go viral so quickly with so many no's turning into yeses, so many people that are just, they don't know what's going to happen, and just that alone is leaving them curious to where they want to know more, and that's very exciting. So I'm very excited to be here. Now to get to the hemp vape, this thing is just amazing. I don't want to make any medical claims or get anybody into any kind of trouble with compliance, so I'll just leave it at that. This thing is amazing. The hype is underrated, to be completely honest. The hype is underrated. When you guys get this thing yourselves, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Now for flavors, I actually got the starter kit. I got all 3 flavors that we have right now, which I believe is honeydew, strawberry, and melon. Correct me if I'm wrong, Troy. But I believe those are the 3 that we have. Me personally, strawberry's been the one for me so far. I haven't got an opportunity to actually try the melon one, which I'm actually excited to try. But right now, strawberry is where it's at for me. The flavor is insane how you can actually take this thing, not really feel too much as far as harshness, and still get the flavor and the feeling that it gives you. Without going into any medical claims, we'll leave it at that. And again, I don't want to get anyone into any trouble.
Yeah, I think we've covered that right here. In something just to touch base on this, I actually helped one of my friends launch a vapor company, and it was dealing with nicotine. Okay, and
Yes.
I tell you what, guys, if you just research in the news what's happening in just the vaporizing industry alone, and how big this is, I think there's going to be a lot of people out there that this device is going to allow them and help them just because they have that that oral fixation right there. I can see a lot of people switching over and getting the health benefits. Let's leave it at that. Doing this rather than doing something that's harming yourself with these carcinogens out there and stuff. So I mean, we're talking mega billions of dollars of is that where this industry is headed in just the vaporizing industry alone. So while we're on that, why don't I don't think anyone would really know better than Troy Neihart on if you could kind of tell us a little bit about that industry and how that's what you've seen since you've been involved.
Well, absolutely. I mean, the industry itself, the vaporizing industry itself, is they caused I believe it's a 5% hit in the cigarette industry. The movement is happening very fast. It's not being seen 100% across the U.S., but I mean, if you're in California or the West Coast, I mean, everywhere you go, it's vaporizing. And I mean, if you drive right down the street, our office is right outside of PB. I think there's 14 vaporizer stores from the 5 freeway to the ocean. And if you've ever got off that exit to go into PB, that's not a far drive. So it's quite amazing. And what we've done is we formulated a blend that's a healthy blend. There's no nicotine in anything that we do. It's got great flavor, and it's a lifestyle product. And everybody that's in vaping and cigarettes, it's like a pacifier. You're right. You're always pulling it up and using it. And with hemp vapes, you get your CBDs.
And what's really cool about when I was talking to Curtis, Troy, he said that he picked up 3 people alone just sitting there hitting this thing today. I mean, now you got people just coming over to because we've all seen those other pens out there that people are using stuff, and I give you guys props for whoever came up with the design of this thing, because this thing is sleek. It's very fashionable looking. It's functional with the end being able to use it as a stylus right there. and man, it's sexy, brother.
We've definitely put a lot into this to get it to where it's at over the last 6 months, and we wanted to deliver something that was unique and different that just really wasn't in the vaporizing market whatsoever, and that's hemp vape. So we're excited to start shipping the product March the 1st. We've got lots in stock, ready to go, and for anybody that's going to be down at the event in San Diego on March the 1st, I'm sure there'll be a big hemp vape party going on.
Let me ask you, just on a technical side there, is that piece able to separate, and actually if people want to put the nicotine in there from their own things that they're doing, can they actually inject that in there? Because I had a chance to look at one of these up close here.
Okay, so that is a great question. That atomizer that's actually on the top of there, if you do remove the tip, there's a little blue refill spot at the top. You can refill the atomizer with any e-juice that's actually on the market. So if anybody was into it, they could use the atomizer. Now the thing that I do stress is on the product itself, we're not going to be selling the refill juices. Everything that we ship out will be done in pre-filled, and the reason behind that is just to eliminate any user error. Because if that's a unique atomizer that's actually on the top of that device, and it's a pressurized atomizer that specifically is designed to work with cannabinoids, cannabinoid-based oils. So it will work with any other e-juice on the market, absolutely, but it is specifically designed to work with the the cannabinoids.
Okay, so when you order this piece, I've had a chance to get into this, my apologies. You get the vaporizer pen right there, and then in the future on an auto ship, are you buying the pen again and again, are you saying, or how's
Sure,
that work?
yeah, let me clarify that, because there has been a lot of speculation and things going on the online social media world and all that. So during our buzz launch, the product that's actually going to be coming out is the hemp vape starter kit. So with the starter kit, you're actually going to get 2 pre-filled atomizers, flavor of your choice, as well as the battery and the charger that goes with it. Then on a monthly basis, it'll be just the refill cartridges that you'll get on an auto ship. So you'll be able to get 2, 4, 6. They'll come in increments of 2 for your auto ship.
Okay. And what kind of chargers does that come in with? Is that like a wall and a car combined, Troy? Can you tell us a little
That's a USB. So most people in the world today have an iPhone, so they already have the adapter that goes to make it a wall charger, or plug it directly into a car charger in your car. One thing that I highly recommend is people are beginning to get their hands on the product, do not leave the oil sit in the sun or the pen. I specifically don't leave the pen with the oil sit in the sun. You just want to keep it in a room temperature, not directly in sunlight. So pointing out some of the key points behind that. But any USB it can simply plug into.
Hey, Troy, last question I have about this is, do you guys have a little neck thing that people can put in there? Because sometimes people are sliding these things in their pocket, they're breaking kind of type thing. Do you guys have a neck piece for that that maybe has some branding, some branding of our company on there potentially?
That's definitely a great idea, and go ahead and shoot that over to me by a message afterwards, and we'll look at some different things. We are working on a complete apparel line as well to come out with, so this could be something that would fit into that quite well.
And I'm sure that's going to be made of hemp?
So right now it will not come out as hemp, but I can promise you this: over the next 6 to 12 months, the entire clothing line in that, we're going that way. So just due to the current production and everything, hemp clothing is very difficult and not that stylish, and everything we do is sexy, so we want to make sure that the apparel is sexy as well. So we're definitely working on that, and that'll be coming down the line.
Man, that's awesome. Is there any other products that you want to tell us about? I know we have just a few out right now, but the potential here, we're going to have all kinds of products down the road and stuff, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So from the hemp med side, we're currently working on over 70 different products in production, or I should say product development. So the entire concept is we want to use CanAway as the way to take products to market, and we really truly vision that you'll have everything from paper products to food products to, it's endless, from protein shakes to Gosh, I'm spilling the beans on
I'm
everything
sorry.
here. You got me, but there's a lot to come.
And just tell me if I just need to be quiet here. In looking at the website currently, there's actually a product out there. I was mind blown about how big the CBD these products can be, like at a cost standpoint. I'm not saying you guys are overcharging whatsoever. There's a good reason, and in a lot of the people I'm working with in the health industry, they're looking at this and they're like, we want this shot thing. And I was like, what's this shot thing you guys got going on? Can you just kind of explain that real fast, or do I need to shut up?
Well, I will. So there is people who in their daily diet require 150 to 300 plus milligrams of CBD on a daily basis, and that's specifically what that particular product that's in an applicator form that you're talking about, where they do it approximately a gram a day, and that's going to give them anywhere, depending upon the one that they purchase, from 150 to 300 milligrams of CBD daily. Now, about 15 years ago, they had discovered the endocannabinoid system, and that is what goes concurrent with our central nervous system. And the endocannabinoid system is actually, since the prohibition of hemp, our bodies have become deprived of CBD. So from a Canaway perspective, this is what we do. We're going to bring back and deliver to you CBD that has been removed from your daily diet because the farm animals no longer eat hemp, and the list just goes on and on why you're deprived of it. Our bodies actually naturally produce CBD, and specifically in mother's milk. When the mother just has a newborn and lactating, it's highly concentrated with CBD. So everything that we do is about bringing your daily dose of CBD back to your diet, the same as vitamin E, vitamin D, vitamin C.
Okay, that sounds good, guys. Well, I appreciate that. We're going to take the conversation now back to the youth movement here, guys, and it's just so exciting to see our teams grow, and I think that one of the big reasons for this is because of these younger people that have been part of other companies. And one thing I want to say is that we are not here to bash on any company, guys, out there in the field, and it's really important because the industry, I see this, and so many leaders out there have been in the industry for so long, it's going through a mega metamorphosis right now. We have full respect for everyone that is in the field being part of other companies out there, and everyone has their favorite shake and stuff, and everyone's got their favorite nutraceutical pill or whatever they got going on and stuff, but that's phenomenal. The draw of this company right here, I think, is just something that since this has been suppressed for so long, it's kind of like a bow. You pull that back, and then once you release it, it just fires forward so quickly. So let's get back to the youth here, guys. Christopher, I want to turn it back over to you again. And can you? I don't think we got to the point how long you've been involved in this, and what other companies have you been involved in the past, if you don't mind going there.
Yeah, so I've been involved in a secret society type success thing, Global Information Network. I've been involved in VIMA, and those are two of the big organizations I've been involved in, and now Canaway. And I think it's just awesome, this opportunity with a product that is so pure, along with this idea of finally being able to get back something it is that we've kind of had taken away from us for so many years, right? And there's just so many people in our younger generation who have gone off and started smoking marijuana, tobacco, that type of things. I've even been down that road myself. And, I just think it's so awesome to have a product that is actually beneficial for each and every one of us who consumes it, as opposed to something that is degrading our body because it has carcinogens and things like that in it.
Man, and I just want to throw a shout out to some of these companies that have created these youth movements, to VIMA and all these great companies and the leadership. They've really brought the younger generations together and just really instilled a lot of business sense to them and stuff. So back to another young buck, Dominic. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let's see, Billy. I want to say hi to Billy real quick also, if he's there in the pictures.
Yeah, he's watching us on the side over here.
Billy, hi. Okay, you go ahead. Dominic, are you going to college down there at SDU, or what are you? What's your day?
Actually, so the story is I was taking the products through Hemp Meds for 4 months. 3-4 months before I got down to San Diego and decided to take a look at Canaway and also partner up with the company, work for the company. And what I saw in the opportunity, I've been in the industry for 4.5 years, and it wasn't all pretty and rainbows and sunshine all the time. For the very first 2.5 years, I went into a company. I didn't know what being sponsored by the right person is. So I got sponsored by just a friend of mine that necessarily didn't have any experience in network marketing, but he was a really good friend of mine. So for 2.5 years, I didn't really have any type of support. The only person that was actually somewhat benefiting from my production was the number one income earner in a different state in Texas. And it was really tough for me to grow until I finally found my first mentor that actually made multiple millions of dollars in 11 years in his opportunity. And it wasn't until then, working with him for 3 months, the next company that I went to, which was in the energy deregulation space, I was able to have 490 customers and slash representatives in about 3-month period. And then from that point on, over the last 2 years, I was able to build 3,000 businesses of over 3,000 people all combined together. Now, some companies, because there's a lot of things that I fortunately learned by having the opportunity to be trained by 6- and 7-figure earners, and some of them 8-figure earners, to look at an opportunity. And I was fortunate enough to meet Billy Funk, that's been a best friend of mine for over the last 2 years, work with him for a very long time, Christopher Hussey, as well as Troy, and then everybody else that I'm getting to meet over the opportunity. And what's important to me in a company is to have the right leadership, have the right backing, financial backing, so the growth that we're having can be supported. And also having the culture. Culture is really important. And what I'm really excited about here is because there has been a buzz about a different company in the industry, Vima, that I was a part of, that I feel like they have a great products and great culture, but that culture is already created. And it's only with one product. It's a healthy energy drink. And what we have a chance to do here is create that culture with a hemp vape pen that looks just like this, and I have my own, one of my own, and it's really incredible to be in the CBD market because I was personally very ignorant to CBD. I knew what THC was, done a little bit of that, not necessarily into it anymore. But when I actually got down to research CBD, even for 10-15 minutes, whenever I meet with people, and Billy and I came back from Sacramento yesterday, we were doing a promotional event for Chris Christopherson's concert, and people came over to us and they're like, "What is CBD? What's cannabidiol?" And of course, I had to tell them, due to FDA regulations, I can't tell you what it's going to do for your body or what kind of benefits you will get from getting CBD, but I encourage you to do your own research, and we have a great research site that we point people to at mycbdresearch.com, and I say do it for 10-15 minutes, and please come back to us to ask more questions. And we literally had 5 times more business after the concert than we had beforehand, because actually people took the time to get on for 10-15 minutes and research CBD and what it does and what the endocannabinoid system is in your body and what kind of benefits you can have. And what I'm excited with this hemp vape is the fact that just at the electronic cigarette industry, from 2012 to 2013, it doubled to $1 billion, and it's actually projected to double every single year, the next and the next and the next year. And we're here because we're forming this youth generation, young people's revolution. And as we already talked about at the beginning a little bit, you brought up, Ryan, that the economy is not hot for a lot of people, and it's even worse for the college students. See, right now in today's date, we have 50 million college students in the United States right now, and 54% of them, when they graduate from a 4-year university, they cannot find a job for a minimum of their first 12 months. 86% of them are actually forced, that do graduate from a 4-year university, are forced to move back with their parents because they can't afford living on their own, and paying off their student loans, which are about $32,000 on average per student.
And you think, Dominic, to go ahead and tie in
Dominic
beyond
thinks
that.
he rocks.
There he is. Anyways, you think the expense of going to college, and then if we have to tack on the idea that, hey, you're not going to work so for a year, so let's say that's $3,000 a month on the low side coming in as an intern or whatever. So let's tack on to your student loans an additional $36,000 worth of basically debt. You know, your parents will let you write that off or whatever. You know, but one thing I just had this idea, the young person revolution. What if we started something called the young person evolution? We're converting people. We're just taking that off evolution because we're evolving, bringing the cannabinoid back into us right there, and also we're evolving into smart young business people, actually getting what you need right here with the leaders.
Absolutely, and
YPE. I don't know what you guys think.
I think it's a great idea, and I like what actually you said. And you know, all of us are on this Hangout for a reason. All these people that you see are incredible leaders, and we're here to create that young people evolution within our company.
Definitely, and you guys, for those that aren't like right here present, like in this, I mean, it's not about who's special and being at the top, and we're very fortunate to be on this right here, but I really think that all of us coming together and being on this call tonight, I mean, we're just, the ideas are coming together with all of us being here on this, and even if you're not right here directly on us, ideas are coming and being born here, so it's just a beautiful thing. So, anyways, let's go ahead and I remember when I first came in network marketing, Dominique, it was Jay Bennett that told me. I remember I was in a parking lot. Jay Bennett from Isogenics. Okay, I was slinging some protein shakes. Love their shakes. Okay,
I met Jay actually.
Jay's a wonderful man. I've guest spoken for him a few times, but he told me, he goes, you got to be coachable and teachable. Okay, and when you guys bring, what I'm doing is it's such a blessing to work with younger people out there and stuff, because it's very important that someone finds someone that they want to go ahead and work with. I mean, people, just because someone turned on the opportunity, ideally it's up to the person where they want to come and they feel comfortable in signing up with.
Absolutely.
You know? Okay, so when I'm looking at these people, because a lot of people will fail, they won't do anything throughout an entire day. So the question to you youth out there is this: are you coachable and teachable? You know, go and look in front of the mirror and tell yourself 10 times until it resonates throughout your entire body, I am coachable and teachable. I am coachable and teachable out there. And be open to the knowledge that the mentors that you choose to work with, that's coming to you right there. Okay, let's go ahead and get to Terrell involved here. Terrell, I tell you, man, you are so fortunate to I want to hear about what it's like, because one day my children are going to be able to look back and say, hey, my dad raised me since I was 6 years old in network, you know, since 3 years old in network marketing and stuff. But can you tell me take it back to where you first got involved working with your father right there? And I just love to hear that story.
Yeah, so my father has been doing network marketing for quite some time now, and I probably was introduced to the concept right around the age of 9 or 10 years old. I mean, I would sit there and watch them draw the little circles, and I was like, Dad, I want to do that. I want to do that.
I want to draw circles.
So it's been pretty amazing to be able to watch that, to be able to see the benefits that network marketing has for everyone. And I just wanted to talk about, you talked about being coachable and teachable. And
are you coachable and teachable?
I definitely am. And one of the things that I've experienced in other companies is I didn't really know if people in that company or that company was able to teach me how to do it. And with Canaway, we're going to have an excellent marketing system. We're going to provide everyone with the tools to do this, so everyone's on a level playing field. I mean, personally, I'm tired of seeing the older people on the top 25 list. I'm ready to get some of the younger generation on there. So I'm really excited for all the material that Canaway is going to offer us, and I'm excited.
Man, all I got to say is, brother, bring it, brother.
Thank you.
Bring the boom. And just real quick, I got to hear it from Father here, Charles. I see he's back with us. What has it been like, just a father, just being able to work with your kid? Man, that's just a blessing right there. Let's get him on mute, Charles. Hold up a second. Charles, you're on mute still, brother. Can you unmute yourself? Maybe not. So, okay, let's. Charles can get back on it. Charles, I can't hear you, brother. So if you can get in that, cool. I'll cut it back over to you. You guys, let's go ahead and bring it back to Christopher Hussey. Can we get an update on those numbers? Where have we gone here so far? I mean, they're growing. They've got to be.
Well, we're maintaining very steadily at, my voice is dying, getting lower, but we're maintaining at 500 viewers.
Awesome, guys.
Very, very cool comments. So, guys, this is our third Hangout, the third Canaway Hangout, right?
Yeah.
We've got 989 comments on our Hangout stream.
Awesome. That's
989 comments. And we are at 8,000. Okay, so we started at 8,602, right? We are at 8,703. You guys, you guys on the Hangout have enrolled 100 people in the last hour.
Man, that's phenomenal right there. Well, thanks for that update. You guys, it just, we could not do this. There he is. Now we got a microphone that works. I know we do. Let's turn this back over to Charles here, father, okay? And Charles, could you tell us just a little bit about what it's been like to work with your son right there, brother?
Here I am back with my son in his room, and this is where he is 24 hours a day. And you know what's really cool about that is that I know what he's doing. He has 2 monitors up, okay? We got a big monitor over here and a little monitor over here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that he's talking to on Facebook. He's got a big screen where he's listening to motivational speakers at the same time. He does this all day, all night. Even when he's sleeping, I hear Les Brown and Bob Proctor and all these guys, Jim Rome talking in the background, putting him to sleep. This is a guy that is doing everything that it takes to win. And I'm not coaching him that much. He comes to me and he says he has a challenge, and I just say, look, you're doing the right things. You're doing exactly what you need to do. You're going through the things you need to go through. This is what I love about network marketing. This is what I love about being part of something that father and son, mom, sister, grandma, everyone can be involved in. So it's been a pleasure to work with him, and I'm sure that really soon I'm going to start learning from him before. And now we have a dog in the mix too. We're going to learn from everybody here at Canaway. And so
Charles,
looking forward to seeing you guys.
And I bet you've learned some things for your son. I mean, in this industry, haven't you?
I've already learned what it takes to really win, and that is dedication and unwavering, undistracted focus. And that's what this guy has right here.
Is that what he taught you?
He's teaching me that, because you know when I was his age, and a lot of times I'll say, okay, I want to give 20% effort here and 20% effort here and 20% there. This guy has shown me if you really want to get something accomplished, you give 100% all the time in what you're doing, and that's what he's doing. So I'm real proud of him, and that's the lesson I'm learning from him.
Man, that's just amazing. That just sends goosebumps and shivers down my spine right there. You guys all feel that right there? Straight up. The hair stood up on my ends. You feel that right there, Charles?
There we go. Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give the headset back to him, and thank you so much for hosting the call. You guys have some great comments, and it's great to pay homage to other companies, but I want you to know something. Everyone that's listening to this, all those companies are paying very close attention to what we're doing, and the reason is because a lot of those people are coming over here. They're seeing where it's fun. They're seeing where they can, really enjoy network marketing, not work so hard at the network part to actually be part of the marketing aspect. And so, this is the start of something very, very large, and we haven't even opened up a website yet.
Yeah, let's just throw this out there. One thing we've seen in the industry is these companies out there that try to hold people down just doing one company only, kind of type thing, and that hurts me. We see people's checks being yanked and all this kind of stuff, and to see people should be able to stick with these products that they believe in. Network marketing delivers the best products out there. But if we can just make money in one great company, and I'm seeing this company as being the one that just really goes viral on a product base, and that I'm excited for. Then we can buy all the protein shakes in the world and stuff and be part of those great companies.
Might as well buy our protein shakes. Oh, did I say that?
Oops. These companies, I'm just throwing this out there. You guys, I'm speaking to you companies, be open-minded about your distributors doing our things, or else it's going to shoot you in the foot is what I got to say about things. And I don't mean that as a threat at all. I'm just being real. This is where the evolution of network marketing has taken us. It's all about freedom, guys, and helping each other's families and stuff and coming together united. Okay? All right? So let's go ahead and turn this over to, what do you think there, Christopher? Who should we switch this over to now?
I want to hear some more from Curtis.
Okay, well, yeah, let's get Curtis, Crazy Curtis, on the phone here. Crazy in a good way.
So I just wanted to tell a real quick story and kind of touch bases with what you were talking about earlier. So I was at my full-time job. I do work right now temporarily. I know for 100% fact that is not going to last very long. I will be all in with you guys shortly. While I was there, man, I stepped outside for a minute and I started taking some puffs on my hemp vape. And the next thing I know, man, I felt like I had a booth at the carnival, man. I had a circle of people around me. What is that? What does it do? What is going on? They wanted to know what this was, and that was without even, saying that we have a business opportunity attached to this product. That was without even saying, there's an opportunity for you here to become a distributor of these. So just without even putting out the business opportunity aspect of this, people want to know what these vaporizer pens are, what they can do. It's not even this one in particular. Vaporizers in general right now are just skyrocketing in popularity. And what's cool is, we don't have any additives. We don't have any kind of nicotine or anything that's going to damage you or hurt you or make you addicted. There's nothing bad about this. And that alone is amazing. And people are anxious. People are very, very anxious, and I'm sure you can kind of touch bases with that one, Ryan, because you don't have yours yet. I'm sure you just can't wait. If you had a time travel, you would be at April 1st immediately. Okay, so people want it. People want it bad, and I've got leaders from other companies coming to me. What is this? I've got just people from all over the world, all different walks of life, all different ages, races, just you name it. I've got every person in the book that wants to know what is going on.
Can you blow us a fat smoke ring, like do a French inhale or something cool real quick?
Hey guys, let me throw something in here.
Go ahead, by perfect timing while he does this. Go ahead.
Chris, that was such an amazing point. I want you guys to just draw this line, right? Draw this line. A lot of people talk about the 3-foot rule, right? If you're actually going to market your business, and you got to talk to people while you're out. Well, Curtis just had the experience of turning the 10-foot rule into the 1-foot rule just by hitting the vape, right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's like the business working itself.
Well, you think about it, it's kind of like the peace pipe a little bit with the Indians. Puff, puff, give, take it. Oh.
And this is something that I haven't experienced in my network marketing experience, is just the fact that, in other companies, I've had to chase people. I've had to do brochures, banners, flyers, house parties, all kinds of different stuff to try to get people to, see the vision in what we have. Whereas here, I hardly have to do any of that, man. Of course, I'm still promoting. I'm still doing my thing, but I'm not doing it as much. I'm not, I don't have to, because people are coming to me and they want to know what's going on. I don't have to go out there and hand out a flyer or a business card. I just got to go out there and just do what I'm doing already, which is just take some puffs on my hemp vape, and people want to know what's going on. Hey, do you got a business card? Where can I get one of these things? This is amazing. And, just that fact alone right there, that lets me know that this is definitely where I want to be. And, just from the things that I've heard and I've seen in the last couple of days alone, has just been unbelievable. I just kind of want to say, yesterday I was at that event in Sacramento. I got the opportunity to meet both Dominic and the one and only Billy Funk. And let me just say, this is where you guys want to be. If you're not here, get with whoever sent you to this hangout immediately. Don't be the guy that regrets this. Don't be the person 6 months from now that's, dang, I wish I would have locked in my spot. Dang, I wish, the buzz launch, the pre-launch, none of that matters, guys. We're here to stay. We've made our mark, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. So, I mean, we're definitely gonna change some lives. I think I don't know who it was that said it, but you won't get high from this. You will get healthy. Let's just leave it at that, guys. This is where you want to be.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Well, we're 5 minutes now till 8 o'clock, and I really think let's just kind of end this part. We'll extend the hangout, but let's get into some serious energy here, right here, guys. I'm going to pass it back over to. I want to hear all from the Young Bucks, guys, and give the words of wisdom out there to just not even all the Young Bucks, but to just everyone out there that's building this business right now out there. Let's get this thing on fire. Go ahead, Dominique. Man, what are your plans for this coming weeks? Moving into Monday, how are you going to go about this, getting your business out there, brother?
Well, what's important is consistency, and it's consistency on a daily basis.
I want to say this one thing. I always say persistency, consistency, leverage, and dynamics. You can get anything done right there. So,
absolutely. Well, there's definitely a few components to come into success in any type of field, and in network marketing, it's definitely belief. And what I always train my people and anybody that I work with is that, from the time we're very little to the time we're 18, we're pretty much programmed to be a certain way, based on the environment that we're around. And it's important to get into the environment that you want to become like. If you're the smartest person in your group, you should probably change your group because you're not growing anymore. Anytime you're not growing, you're actually dying because the world is moving forward, yet you're staying in the same place. So personal development is important.
Emotionally, just everything right there.
Correct. Now, I don't talk about spirituality. Everybody has their own beliefs, so I just don't get into that subject.
That's the next Google Hangout.
That's the next Google Hangout, exactly. But also, what I learned through a great book, Executive Toughness, is breaking down your goals to daily actions. Everybody has those long goals, whether it's making 7 figures or 6 figures, but there's a daily action step that you need to take, a few simple actions, and break it down to 3 things. For me, it's being able to connect with anywhere between 10 to 20 people, depending on how busy I am with the calls with my team. Whether it's on Facebook, other social media platforms. Billy has taught me a lot.
Dominique, are you doing another job on top of this? Are we talking part-time or full-time here?
We're talking full-time for Hemp Meds PX.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So on top of that, being able to connect with the right people and lead them through the steps that need to be taken. It's proper training, and we've got great training through our, obviously, Christopher Hussey, that's putting a lot of stuff out there for us, whether it's going to be Share Engine that's coming out, anything that's already out there, and being able to protect our opportunity, which is very, very important. We all talk about the fact that we can't make any medical claims, and do not make any medical claims, because this opportunity is precious, and as long as we treat it like it's our multi-million-dollar business, it will be one day. But we have to take the certain actions on an each and everyday basis in order to reach those goals.
Definitely. And Dominique, I don't see how someone can go a day with not enrolling a person here. Okay, we'll go ahead and work 6 days, just give a day off or something, cut them some slack here, but everyone, you're talking about actually having some things that you do on a daily basis. This is so critical for anyone to have success in business, guys. I mean, this product's so phenomenal, the opportunity is so phenomenal, but you still got to do something right there. And so just being present, that persistence, consistency that Dominic was talking about. So you guys, I just want to say it's been great having everyone on this call tonight and stuff. And we got another great week ahead. Looking forward to another amazing call every single day. People are rotting their brains watching this reality TV garbage on the phone. We could be hanging and kicking it with us, cool people out there making some money and changing some lives. So get off your couch and get on your computers with us for the nights to come.
Absolutely.
I got to hear one more time back to Troy Neihart just because he's the man. So, Troy?
Well, guys, all I can say is make it count. Share this with as many people as you can. You will not regret it. A lot of times I'm getting hit up on social media and in my phone and by email and saying, come on, you got to share this with me until we get started. It's coming. We will share everything. March the 1st in San Diego at the Buzz Launch event. And everybody will be happy with what they hear. It's a hybrid comp plan that I think a lot of leaders in the industry are going to look at it and go, wow, they pulled the best of the best, put it together, and we are going to deliver with the comp plan. You know, we partner with Christopher Hussey on Share Engine, and what we're going to add to the Share Engine portion is, I'm telling you this, the marketing system that you're about to get your hands on will totally change everything in network marketing. I promise you that.
Yeah. Man, that's phenomenal. It's the systems. We've watched companies like Vimo come out with great videos and stuff like that. We've seen these companies come and bring some things out. You know, Rippling just boom out to 1 million, 1.3, 1.5 million people, what they did just in pre-launch because of their technology, their application right there. And so I know that, Troy, I know that you're not going to let us down. I definitely know Christopher Hussey ain't messing around when he's talking that this stuff is the bomb right here. So, Christopher, I can't wait for you guys to blow our minds out there, man. That's just awesome, brother.
Like, you know, guys, I get a little emotional when I actually talk about this. You know,
me too.
I came from an offline background. You know, I respect people that can reach out their hand and meet someone and create a connection, right? But I also understand the power of Facebook, and I understand the power of social networking, and I understand the power of, you know, View Tracker and all of these tools that we as educated internet marketers know. And so I have this incredible reverence for offline marketing, and I have this incredible reverence for online marketing, right? And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if you've seen, normally companies are offline or they're online,
right?
And there really isn't that bridge, right? Canaway is going to be the company that builds that bridge for the rest of the multi-level marketing world to follow. And what we're going to talk about on March 1st is going to be the birth of that vision. And we're in such a place right now with cannabis as a product, right? The ability to use hemp and CBD as a product. I mean, it's a juggernaut product. And we have a comp plan that is unparalleled. And we have youth, and we have wisdom, and we have age, and we have power, and we have passion. And we're going to mix all that together. And on top of it,
sounds yummy.
On top of it, we're going to give every single person who believes in the Canaway vision every single tool, offline and online, led by Ryan Connolly, Troy Neihart, Dominic Lipinski, Christopher Carr, Terrell Vest, led by leaders. If you fail in Canaway, that's on you, because we're bringing it.
Sorry. That dang straight, man. I got to throw out this custom overlay real fast. Hold up a second. Whoa. Okay. It's here, man. It is here. You definitely bringing the boom here. And nice thing about the technology, this is going to really help with compliance and just make it so easy. You guys, I really think that people are looking for a way. We've been so bombarded going down this news feeds all the time with Facebook. I just don't even think it's good for our eyes anymore. And you know, if we can go ahead and make money in network marketing through an adventure like this and be able to get off online and just be with our loved ones and stuff and get into nature and everything. I mean, we want freedom, guys. And this is what this opportunity is bringing with us. So if I don't get back to you on Facebook, that means because I'm enjoying time with my family because of this opportunity is giving me that ability right there. So you guys, thank you so much for everyone partaking in this call tonight. I'm done for the, I'm going to come back and join us, but I got to take a little time out. Where do you want to go from here?
I'm good, guys. I want to thank you guys. Ryan, you're an incredible host. Terrell, Dominic, Christopher, Charles Vest has already booted Sugar. You're amazing as always. Ryan, we got to do this again, my friend. You're amazing.
And I gotta say this, just the dynamics of everyone coming together. I feel very blessed to be working with great minds, and it just every company that you take part in, you have the opportunity to meet wonderful people out there and so many friendships. Just a lot of love, guys. So thank you once again, and you know, looking forward to the next hangout.
One quick announcement. So this is Sunday. We're moving into Monday, right? We're committed. We're going to do a hangout every single night, at least April, May, June, all the way through. We're just going to make it a habit, and we're going to be here. It's like a TV station, right? So tomorrow night we're moving to 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we're bumping it up 1 hour tomorrow night. We'll see you guys right here tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.
This is the new reality TV show right here, guys.
That's
All
it.
right. Take
Good
care.
night.
Thank you.
Take care.